Beautiful namaste. Without further ado, let's get into our practice this morning. So happy you're here. Hands at my heart. Breath in my body. Gratitude for you. Inhale, I'm reaching the arms up and over my head. Catching a hold of my left wrist with my right hand. Bringing the left foot behind the right. Turning my right toes out a smidge. And then big, beautiful lean over to the right side. Big, full body stretch on that left side. Breathing. While so much is going on in my legs here, what's going on in the arms? I'm gonna lengthen and straighten them. Bring the arms back, my head back a little bit. Trying to get my ears right between my upper arms. Big breath in. Exhale, come back to center. Look down. I'm gonna pivot my foot so it's nice and parallel to the front of the mat. And then release my arms. Hands find my way to the hips. Left knee lifts. Stay here in balance or cross the left ankle over the right thigh. Temple dancer pose. Sit down, hips back. Woo, nice and balancy. Mudra-size the hands. Yes. I'm gonna bring my thumb and index finger together. Breathe. You might like hands at the heart. Prayers at the heart always has a grounding and centering, optimistic feel to it. Okay, release. Arms up, left leg back. Come nuzzle, nuzzle, nuzzle those left toes back. Come to the shape of a high lunge. Big breath in, palms turn in towards each other. Tailbone scoops, deep low belly lifts. Soften the low ribs, breathe through the low back ribs, and then lift the heart. Find a smidge of a back bend here as the palms turn towards each other and the fingers spread wide. Big inhale. Good, exhale, both hands down to either side of the right foot. Drop the left knee down, top of the left foot. We rise again, heart lifts, arms reach. Tailbone scoops, let a happen. Inhale, both arms down to frame the right foot. Stay here and breathe. This can be plenty, but if you'd like to take it for a twist, you'll bend the left knee. You'll reach back with the right hand. You might find the foot, the toes, the ankle. Pull it in, kind of back off the pose just a little bit. And then sink back in and feel the hips level to the front of the mat and feel the spine lifting up right out of the center of the pelvis, shoulders back and down, breath flowing. And then carefully, if you have that grip of the foot in the hand, release the grip, left foot down. You'll stretch the right leg all the way back now. Come high up onto the right toes and then spin the right foot flat down to the earth. Left shin comes out to the left. Use that right arm to reach out and up towards the sky and press down and forward. Roll the left shoulder blade under. Reach up through the right. Spin the right palm up towards the crown of the head. Lengthen that right side waist by pressing down through the right foot. Breathe. Feel the right foot, ankle, thigh, hip, shoulder, elbow, wrist, fingers, all along that right side. Breathe. Might breathe in between the ribs. Good. And nice inhale. Nice exhale. On your next inhale, you'll spin the right palm all the way down. Draw the right knee in. Inhale, let the heart lift, tailbone lift. Cow pose. Drop the head, Lift the heart, back of the heart, scoop the tailbone down. A little bit of cat, a little bit of cow, and a little bit of cat. Once again, little bit of cow, little bit of cat. Continue that journey. Roll the hips back down towards the heels. Make it active. Reach the arms way out in front of you. Balasana pose. Hips back down towards the heels. Point the toes back. Melt the heart. Drop your head. And then from this position here, feel that stretch of the spine coming right out of the center of the pelvis, lengthening forward, pulling yourselves in the opposite directions. Breathe. Okay, look up. Come on up. Place the hands right back underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes under. Lift up through the backs of the legs. Find the solid plank with the heart reaching forward, the heels reaching back. Deep low belly engaged. Tailbone drops. Soften the lower ribs. Breathe. The low back ribs open with your breath. And then press through the hands. Hips reach back. And up, high up on the tippy toes, way high up on the toes. Sit bones lift, arms press. Straighten the arms, feel the elbows strengthen, the wrists strengthen. Exhale, both heels down towards the earth. At the same time, let it happen. Feel the inner shoulders rolling away from your ears. Feel the inner thighs stretching back behind you. Femur bones back, backs of the knees open, heels heavy. Super invigorating for the joints. Breathe. Good, gaze forward. Right foot steps forward and the left, mosey on up. Bow, dangling Uttanasana, shake your head out. Even the neck gets some space and length. And then spread the toes. Softly bend the knees, chin to chest, roll your way all the way up to standing. Inhale, both arms up and over your head. Catch a hold of the right wrist. Lengthen, step the right foot behind the left. Pivot the left toes out just a little bit. Lean it on over to the left, right? A variation of side half moon here. Breathe. Now notice the chin wants to hang down by the chest. Nice, set your sights up a little more optimistic. Feel your ears right in between your upper arms. Straighten the elbows, press down with the feet. Navel to the spine. Breathe. Big side stretch. Good. Draw it back to center. Hands find their way to the hips, nice and stable. Find that left foot. Straighten it. Right knee lifts. Pause. Breathe. Balance here. Or temple dancer. Right? It's all a dance. Right? The dance of stirsum and sukham. Right? Create that figure four shape, hips back. Temple dancer. Right. You're stretching yourself in two directions. You're also accessing the two apparently opposing forces of ease and effort. Balance here, breathe here. Breathe from the left foot up to the center of your brain. Good. Release. Right leg steps way back. High lunge. Hips low, arms tall. Again, straighten the arms. Straight elbows, straight wrists, enthusiastic out through the hands. Find the position of the head, ears right between those upper arm bones. Lift the right inner thigh up towards the sky. Left thigh down towards the earth. Left shin forward. Big inhale. Good. Scoop the tailbone just a smidge towards that left heel. Exhale, both hands down. Bring them to either side of the left foot. Drop the right knee down, top of the right foot. Press down through and open up the top of the right ankle and the right shin. And then breathe your heart open as you lift up, stretch up, lengthen up. Exhale, both hands down. Once again, stay here. This is a beautiful, beautiful stretch of the hips. And from this position here, you can feel the spine lifting out of the center of the pelvis as you press down through the top of the right foot and the sole of the left. And if you like to take the twist, you'll bend the right knee. You'll reach back with the left hand, catch a hold of the foot. And this can cause the hips to come somewhat off center. But the play this morning is to center the pelvis, find center of the heart. And from there, let that Sushumna, that center line, lift up and out of the pelvis. Breathing from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Big breath in. Big breath out. Good. Release the foot and the hand. Bring the left hand down. Step the left leg way back, high up onto the toes, and then open up the left hip as you spin the left sole of the foot to the earth. The heart opens to the left and you breathe the left arm up to the sky. Lift up through the left fingertips as you press down and forward with the right so that there's a connection of the earth and the sky. Peace within. Big inhale. Big exhale. You might want to stay here. We are playing with the side bend action. Spin the palm forward. And reach the arm up and over your head. Elbows are straight on the right elbow and the left elbow. Press down through the left foot. Wiggle the left fingertips nice and long. Stretch. Tailbone down towards the left heel. Big inhale. Big exhale. Good. Roll your way back. As the left hand comes in, left knee comes in. Now walk your hands out a little bit and find that nice straight stretch of the arms. You're pressing their hips way back. Don't drop them down to the heels just yet. We're gonna find a downward facing dog. Spread the fingers, root through the inner and outer wrist. Feel the elbows nice and straight. The inner shoulders rolling down, the shoulder blades come onto the back, tuck your toes under. Keep your knees bent. You're just gonna lift your hips up a couple of inches, press to the arms. So the arms are pressing forward, the hips are pressing back. Drop your head between your arms. And then as you're ready, lift the hips as you press forward in one direction, hips up and back in the opposite direction, coming high up onto the toes. Straighten the elbows, straighten your knees. And if you'd like to get into the hamstrings from here, you'll drop the heels down towards the earth. Now see the position of your feet. Widen your feet. Outer hips width apart can get a little bit more room in there. If your hamstrings are still sticky, step it out so that the feet are mats width apart. Stretch it way back. Lengthen way forward. And if the heart has hardened, let it soften as you breathe. Drop your head. Good, look up. This time we're gonna walk the hands back. Bend your knees. Spread the toes. Lift your arms, bear pose. Might turn the palms to face forward. Played with this in Ojai Bobcat. Press through the feet, lift it all the way up. Feel that sunshine hit the heart. Exhale, hands find their way right home to the heart. Walk your feet in. Big toes touch, heels a couple inches apart. Back to the shape of Tadasana. Nice and quiet, nice and still. Find your way. Call yourself, all parts of yourself, back home to center. Feel that flow within and that flow that surrounds you. Soften down through the belly and feel those low ribs soften. The low back ribs open. Breathe into the low back. Outer hips dropping. Tailbone dropping. Deep low belly coming in for that deep support as the heart lifts. Shoulders melt back and down. And the last piece here, feel the crown open, lift up to the sky as the eyes close. Much ado. To simply just come right back home to your heart. Notice what you're grateful for in this moment. Chin to the chest and bow down to your own heart. Namaste.